Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tristan. Today, I'll be ranking my top 10 QBs for 2024. This is after the draft. The draft just happened, so I will be using the teams that are around these guys to kind of help guide my rankings a little bit, not too much. I mean, my top like 6 is pretty set in stone and has been for a couple years. And then the other 4, it might have to do more with their team and what I expect them to continue to do. So if you guys like this one, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff had an amazing season last year. He threw for over 4,500 yards. He threw for the second most yards in the league last year, and I think he's ready to do it again this season. His O-line really hasn't changed all that much, and it is an elite O-line. He has one of the best pass catchers in the league in Amon-Ra St. Brown, the sun god himself. I think Jared Goff has no reasons to not be a top 10 quarterback this season. Coming in at number 9, we have Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott had a very good year last year with over 4,500 yards, third most passing yards in the league. He had a great O-line last year. His O-line has declined, but the Cowboys tried to make up for that. They drafted offense in the first round, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep their O-line solid. I think as long as their O-line is solid, Dak Prescott is poised to have another 4,000 plus yard season. He has CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, great receiver core. I mean, I love CeeDee. I think CeeDee is one of the best in the league. And I think that on the Cowboys, he's going to face the Commanders and the Giants twice a year, and their defenses haven't been all that. So why not another 4,000, 4,500 plus yards year for him? I think he can do it. That's why he comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love was a surprise to me last year. I mean, he was a stud, threw for over 4,000 yards in the regular season, and took the Packers to a playoff win against the Dallas Cowboys, where he threw for 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. He had a great rookie, not really rookie, but you know what I mean. He had a great starter season. His first starting season, he did solid. The O-line for the Packers is alright. If David Bakhtiari is back this year, it'll be better. They drafted an offensive tackle in the first round, so that should help a little bit. And they have a lot of just solid, young pass catchers. So I think Jordan Love's going to have another good year, and I think hopefully he can take his game to the next level this year. Coming in at number 7, we have Caleb Williams for the Chicago Bears, the rookie himself, the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. He's got to be good, right? I mean, he has been hyped up all season. I've watched some of his tape. His tape looks good from USC. I think he should be good. He has DJ Moore. He has Keenan Allen, who I love. He has the number 9 overall pick in Rome Odunze. I mean, an elite trio of wide receivers. The Bears have been signing O-linemen all off season, so hopefully their O-line is better than last year, because last year it wasn't great. So as long as their O-line shows up, I think Caleb Williams should easily be a top 10 quarterback with how many mid quarterbacks there are in the NFL right now. I think that the Bears are ready to take the next step. Coming in at number 6 is CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud had a fantastic rookie year last year. He threw for over 4,000 yards. He got Offensive Rookie of the Year. And now he has an elite trio of wide receivers with Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell. He also has Dalton Schultz, who's a great tight end. They signed him to a 3-year extension. That's great. Their O-line had so many injuries last year. And he was still a freaking great quarterback. I do not have any doubts that he will be even better this year. I assume their O-line gets better, but even if it doesn't, I mean, his O-line was not great last year, and he was still a stud, and that is why he comes in at number 6. Kicking off the top 5, we have Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow needs to stay healthy. If he would stay healthy, he could be in the top 3 conversation. He can't stay healthy right now, so for that reason alone, he gets kicked out of the top 3. You could probably flip 4 and 5. I'm biased for 4. I'm going to just say that right now. Joe Burrow comes in at number 5 for me. He has a solid O-line who, I mean, it's been getting better every year because he keeps getting injured and they keep just wanting to invest more into the O-line, which is understandable. You want to protect your guy. He has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and they picked up a 3rd-round wide receiver in the draft. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, he is that guy. He is a great baller. I mean, I just want to see him stay healthy. That's all I want for Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's why he comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. I love Justin Herbert and the Chargers. This is my team. This might be a biased ranking. I don't think so. He is a fantastic football player, and he has been great. He has had great offensive weapons with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Austin Eckler over the last couple of years. But, I mean, he won Rookie of the Year in a year where he wasn't even supposed to be the starter. And, I mean, he has just been amazing. This year, hopefully his O-line will be a little better. His O-line was a little lacking last year. We took Joe Alt with the number 5 pick, offensive tackle. We should have a better O-line. Our wide receiver core has gotten blown up. We have no idea what it's going to look like when the season starts, but I don't think it matters. Justin Herbert is just that good of a quarterback that he will push the team to be good, to be contending for a playoff spot. And that's why he comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is one of the most dynamic players in the NFL. He is a great quarterback. He can rush, he can pass, he can do it all. He has a great O-line, and he has a solid group of pass catchers with Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and newly picked up Des Walker from the NFL draft. I think he is good, and I think he will definitely be back in the playoffs next year, fighting for his spot to go to the Super Bowl. And I think he can do it if they just are just a little bit better than they were last year. He just needs to have a few more passing yards, and he'll be there, man. I believe that. And that's why he comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. This guy is a stud, man. He has not even had a great wide receiver core. He hasn't had the best O-line. I mean, it doesn't matter though. He's just great. He always throws for a ton of yards every year. He's pretty much always healthy, and he's just great. He did lose Stephon Diggs in the offseason, which could hurt him. I mean, I don't expect it to. I think he could throw to literally anyone. I think he could make me look like a good wide receiver. And I think he will be fine with Keon Coleman, who they picked at the top of the 2nd round. I mean, he's just that good. And that's why he comes in at number 2. Coming in at number 1, we all know who it is. We have Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-time Super Bowl winner, back-to-back Super Bowl winner for the last 2 years. He is the best quarterback, and I don't like anyone else in the number 1 spot. If I ever see anyone's quarterback rankings and they don't have Patrick Mahomes at number 1, they are lying to themselves. He is the best. He is the GOAT. He is so good, and it frustrates the hell out of me being a Chargers fan, seeing how good this guy is. He could be playing with peewee kids, and he would be making them look like NFL stars. The Chiefs are a great team. They have a good O-line. It doesn't even matter, like I said. His pass catchers don't matter. If Rashee Rice plays, Rashee Rice will be great. Patrick Mahomes will make him look great. If they only have Xavier Worthy, he'll probably look like the next Tyreek Hill just because he's got Patrick Mahomes throwing to him. Patrick Mahomes is a great player, and everyone in the NFL knows it, and that's why he comes in at number 1. Well, that's it for the rankings. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like and comment your rankings down below. We had a ton of support on the last video, ton of comments. We had great conversations, and I hope we do the same with this one. If you guys want to watch the last football video I did, it'll be right here. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.